Stress reduction. Stress reduction is most effective when approached from multiple angles, including the body, attention, and daily habits. The following techniques are practical and can be applied in a structured way. Breathing regulation is one of the most immediate methods. Sit or lie in a comfortable position. Inhale slowly through the nose for about 4 seconds, allowing the abdomen to expand rather than the chest. Hold briefly, then exhale through the mouth for 6 to 8 seconds. The longer exhale helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Repeat this cycle for several minutes, keeping the pace steady and controlled. Progressive muscle relaxation works by reducing physical tension that often accompanies stress. Starting at the feet, gently tense the muscles for about 5 seconds, then release completely. Move upward through the body, including calves, thighs, abdomen, shoulders, arms, and face. The contrast between tension and release increases awareness of where stress is held and helps the body let go of it. Attention training, often called mindfulness, involves focusing on the present moment in a deliberate way. Choose a simple anchor, such as the sensation of breathing or the feeling of your feet on the ground. When the mind drifts, which it will, return attention to the anchor without judgment. Practicing this for even 5 to 10 minutes daily can reduce baseline stress levels and improve emotional regulation. Sensory grounding is useful during acute stress. Identify 5 things you can see. 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This structured process redirects attention away from anxious thought patterns and back to immediate sensory input, which can stabilize the nervous system. Physical movement is another reliable method. Low to moderate intensity activities such as walking, stretching, or light strength exercises help metabolize stress hormones. The key is consistency rather than intensity. Even short sessions, such as 10 to 15 minutes, can produce noticeable effects when done regularly. Environmental control also plays a role. Reduce unnecessary noise, clutter, and interruptions where possible. Create a designated space that signals calm, even if it is small. Consistent use of that space for relaxation trains the mind to associate it with reduced stress. Cognitive reframing addresses the thought patterns that sustain stress. When a stressful thought arises, write it down and examine it. Ask whether it is fully accurate, whether there is a more neutral interpretation, and whether it is useful. Replace exaggerated or absolute thoughts with more balanced statements. This process reduces the intensity of emotional responses over time. Routine and predictability help stabilize the nervous system. Establish regular times for waking, meals, and sleep. Limit abrupt changes when possible. Predictable structure reduces cognitive load and creates a sense of control. Self-care practices such as adequate sleep, hydration, and balanced nutrition are foundational. Sleep, in particular, has a direct impact on stress tolerance and cognitive function. Aim for consistent sleep duration and timing, and reduce stimulating input before bedtime. Finally, limit excessive stimulation from information sources. Continuous exposure to news, notifications, or multitasking can keep the mind in a heightened state. Set defined periods for checking information and allow uninterrupted time for rest and focused activity. These techniques are most effective when practiced regularly rather than only during periods of high stress. Combining several methods typically produces stronger and more stable results. One effective approach is self-soothing through the senses. A cup of tea is a good example because it engages multiple channels at once. You can hold a warm mug, notice the scent, taste the flavor, and slow down your breathing while drinking it. Similar activities include wrapping up in a soft blanket, taking a warm bath or shower, lighting a candle, listening to gentle music, or sitting in a comfortable chair and focusing on physical ease. Another set of activities involves comfort and gentle distraction. These are not meant to avoid problems long term, but to lower the intensity of stress in the moment. Examples include watching a familiar show, rereading a favorite book, organizing a small area, doing a puzzle, knitting, or going for a slow walk. The key is that the activity is absorbing enough to interrupt stress without requiring high effort. There is also the improving the moment strategies. These are small rituals that make the present situation feel more manageable. Making a cup of tea fits here as well, especially if done deliberately. Other examples include stepping outside for fresh air, sitting in sunlight, writing a few calming sentences, saying a brief prayer or intention, or visualizing a safe and peaceful place. There are also body-based calming activities. These include stretching, lying down and consciously relaxing the body, placing a hand over the chest to feel the breath, or using a weighted blanket. These actions reduce physical tension, which in turn reduces mental stress. Some activities focus on creating a sense of care and being cared for. Preparing a simple meal, applying lotion, brushing hair slowly, or tidying a personal space can reinforce stability and safety. These are basic actions, but they are used intentionally as signals to the brain that conditions are under control. Finally, there are brief grounding routines that can be paired with these activities. For example, while drinking tea, you might deliberately notice the temperature, the taste, and the sensation of swallowing. This keeps attention anchored in the present moment and prevents the mind from returning immediately to stress. The structure behind all of these is consistent. The activity should be simple, repeatable, and sensory. It should lower physiological arousal rather than stimulate it. Over time, repeating the same kinds of actions, like sitting down with tea in a quiet space, can become a conditioned cue for the body to relax more quickly. Pets are great. Cats and dogs can help with stress reduction. They help us to cherish and experience the present moment. Time spent with pets is always time well spent. Hobbies can help with stress. Do them offline for maximum effect. This can build new neural pathways. Make art, read books, do some small tangible thing. Move a muscle, change a thought, do 5 minutes of a hard task. Clean something, or do a little task that was on the back burner. Wash your face, brush your teeth, have some water. It feels good to get some little things accomplished. It shows you are effective and that you have agency. Humor and music are both powerful tools for stress reduction because they engage the mind and body in ways that naturally lower tension. Humor works on multiple levels. When you laugh, your body releases endorphins, which are natural mood elevators. Laughter also reduces stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, relaxing muscles and slowing the heart rate. Engaging with humor, whether through a funny video, a comedic book, or playful interactions with others, shifts attention away from worry and provides a sense of mental relief. It creates a temporary emotional distance from stressors, allowing perspective and mental reset. Music affects the nervous system through rhythm, melody, and tempo. Listening to calming or enjoyable music can slow breathing and heart rate, lower blood pressure, and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Music that matches a relaxed tempo encourages synchronized bodily rhythms, which fosters a sense of safety and ease. Conversely, upbeat or energizing music can be used to motivate movement and release pent-up tension. Playing an instrument or singing adds a further layer of engagement, combining attention, coordination, and creativity, which shifts cognitive focus away from stress. Both humor and music also facilitate emotional expression and social connection. Sharing a laugh or enjoying music with others can reduce feelings of isolation and create a sense of support, which buffers against stress. Even solitary engagement with these activities produces measurable changes in brain activity, increasing positive affect and reducing negative thought patterns. In practice, these techniques are most effective when applied intentionally. For humor, setting aside short breaks to engage with something genuinely amusing can reset mood and energy. For music, creating playlists for different purposes, calming, energizing, or reflective, allows for rapid access to stress-reducing states. Combining the two, such as listening to lighthearted music or comedic performances, can enhance their effect, creating a multisensory experience that relaxes the body, clears the mind, and improves emotional resilience. Nature reduces stress by triggering measurable physical and mental shifts that calm the body. Studies show that spending just 20 to 30 minutes outdoors significantly lowers cortisol, heart rate, and blood pressure. The stress relief process operates through several physiological and psychological mechanisms. There are biochemical changes. Fresh air and greenery boost serotonin and dopamine. These neurochemicals are tied to happiness and motivation. Sunlight also provides vitamin D, which is linked to lower rates of anxiety and depression. Nature helps with attention restoration. Unlike busy, screen-filled urban environments that demand intense focus, nature offers soft fascination. Natural sights and sounds gently hold your attention, allowing your brain's prefrontal cortex to rest and recover from cognitive fatigue. Nature lowers nervous system arousal. Immersing yourself in the outdoors shifts your nervous system out of attention into a parasympathetic rest and digest state. Going to church helps lower stress through a combination of social support, biological responses, and spiritual perspective. It provides a dedicated time to unplug from the demands of daily life and offers emotional relief through a like-minded community. Key ways church attendance reduces stress. Lower stress hormones. Participating in religious services and spiritual practices has been shown to decrease cortisol levels and reduce physiological wear and tear. Social connection. Anxiety often thrives in isolation. Attending church builds a support network that combats loneliness. Perspective and purpose. Faith provides a framework that gives life added meaning, which can make difficult situations feel more manageable and less overwhelming. Active coping mechanisms. Practices like group prayer, scripture reading, and taking time for quiet reflection give an active outlet to release mental overload and process difficult emotions. Letting go of upsetting stressors involves calming your nervous system to break the cycle of rumination. You can actively release tension through physical grounding, separating yourself from the trigger and changing how you perceive the situation. Actionable strategies to help you let go include engaging your body to calm your mind. Physical sigh, take 2 quick, deep breaths in through your nose, followed by a long, slow exhale through your mouth. This quickly signals to your brain to release stress hormones. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. Rhythmic movement. Go for a brisk walk, bike ride, or swim, focusing on the repetitive motion in your physical surroundings. Forces your brain to shift focus away from racing thoughts. Practice the 4 R's of emotional regulation. Recognize, acknowledge exactly what you are feeling, and name the stressor without judging yourself for feeling stressed. Relax. Implement your preferred grounding or deep breathing technique to bring your heart rate down. Reframe. Ask yourself if the stressor is something within your control. If it is, outline 1 small step you can take. If it is out of your control, consciously remind yourself that worrying will not change the outcome. Respond. Once you feel grounded, choose a productive next step, or consciously decide to put the issue down for the day. Create physical and mental boundaries. Brain dump. Write down everything that is bothering you in a journal. Getting it out of your head and onto paper can often provide a mental release. The container method. Visualize a physical box or filing cabinet. Mentally place the distressing thought inside, shut the lid, and put it away for a designated period while you do something completely unrelated. Digital detox. Take a break from the news and social media. Constant information overload frequently triggers and prolongs feelings of helplessness. Ground yourself in the present. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. Look around your environment and quietly identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can physically feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This pulls you out of a stress spiral and into your immediate physical surroundings. Lean on support. Venting to a trusted friend or family member releases pent-up tension and helps you get out of your own head. Or you can also listen to content from constructive and uplifting creators who can help you achieve your goals for stress reduction.